Yes. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, nice, great. I'm very happy to see you today. And, I'm so sorry for being absent during the previous days because I have been a little bit sick, right? Okay, so
Yes,
I hope daddy, great, mommy, and all the family, great, are very nice. And how is it going? How is study going?
it's fine.
Nice, very good, great. How about the weather? How is it? How is the weather there?
The weather is a little bit hot.
Ah, it's great. Yeah, nice, very good. Great. So is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it
Now it's cloudy.
cloudy? Great. It's not raining, right? No,
No, it's not raining.
not raining. Great. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, so last time, of course, we have been engaged in a discussion, great, about some of your hobbies and so on and so forth. Today we're going to concern ourselves with grammar, guys, a little bit, right? We're going to focus
Okay,
on grammar lesson, right? So that your language should be accurate, should be correct, right? Especially when you're speaking. And at the same time, from time to time, we'll try to draw our attention to pronunciation too. It's very important to
okay,
pronounce English correctly, because whenever you make any mistake when it comes to pronunciation, the meaning changes, and the English speaker is not going to grasp and understand what you're saying, right? Okay, so today's lesson, we are going to focus, as I said, on grammar, and inshallah, right, in the following session we'll try to cover things related to tenses, le temps, right? Tenses in English,
okay.
to master them. All right, so if I ask you today to tell me about your typical day today, what was your today's daily routine from the very beginning when you wake up right till the end, till this
Okay.
morning? Hmm.
My daily routine is at the morning I wake up, I wash my face, I eat breakfast with my family, I brush my teeth, um, and I go to school. After that, uh, I I take lunch. Uh, I study the foreign languages. After that, I go home. I prepare for my exercise. I do my homework. I do my housework,
Hmm.
and after that, I eat dinner and I sleep.
Great. After that, I eat dinner. Great, and then I go to bed. Very nice. Good. Okay. Here you said I take my breakfast. Great. Sorry, just give me 1 minute, great, to bring the marker. Okay, so yeah, right. You said here, I take my breakfast. Great. I take, great, my breakfast. All right, so here you have here the verb take. Oh, I can see you, Rayane. Are you here? Hello? Okay, Ryan, are you back? Hello.
Hello.
All right, let's continue. Do you have a problem with your connection or what?
Yes, with the connection.
Okay, no worries. Great. So here, when you were talking, you said, I take my breakfast. Great. So here, your attention here, we don't say take. Can you think of another verb, right, to use? Again, your interconnection has gone. Continue, yes. Drawing your attention here to the verb take that you have used it here, it's not correctly use it here, right? Take is not being shouldn't be used right here with breakfast. So can you think of another verb which is
I eat.
yeah, simple, you can say I eat, or there is another option which is I have, right? Okay, yeah, we can here say I eat or simply I have, right? I eat or I have. Great, very nice. I eat or I have breakfast. Okay, that's very nice. Good. Let me just give you one word. I would like you to pronounce it, right? One of the verb that you have used it here. Okay, can you pronounce this verb?
Brush.
Brush. Yes, very good. Yeah, correct. Good. Oh, nice. Very nice. Good. Okay, so all the verbs that you have used right now, Rayane, are in the present simple. All the verbs that you have used. When you say, I brush my teeth, I wake up, I go to school, after school, all the verbs that you have used are in the present simple. Why? Because we are talking about routine.
And the routine, yes, all days.
Or a habit, right? Always say a habit, routine or habit. Good. Habits or routine is something that is frequently repeated, right? We see here routine, right? Or habits, right? Habits, routine or habits, right? Okay, and that's one of the uses of the present simple, right? Okay, this is why we use present simple. When we're talking about habits, we use the present simple, say I go.
Yes.
Not I went, right? We say I go.
Yes.
Indicates a habit. There are other uses of the present simple. There are many other, uses. One of them is when I'm talking about facts, right? About a scientific fact or a
Yes.
truth, scientific, right? Truth, right? حقيقة علمية, scientific truth. I'm talking about
Yes.
certain facts. I can use the present simple. Can you give me an example?
Yes.
Can you think of certain facts? Something that is static, right? And of course it's kind of a fact, right? Or a confirmation. Yeah, can you think of a certain scientific truth or fact or reality?
The PC can run programs.
Yeah, very good. That's a facts, right? Computers run or can run scripts or codes or whatever, guys. Yes. Yeah, very good. That's a fact, right? So what when talking here about the verb or when using the verb, it should be used in the simple presence because we are expressing a certain facts. Again, I can say the Earth or the planet, the Earth planet turns around the sun.
The sun.
The sun. So the verb turn should not be in the past because it's something that is in the past. It is present at this time, active at this time, at the present time, and it will still continue in the future. So we are talking about a scientific truth, right? It doesn't change, right? Okay, the other use of the present simple is when we are is expressing a state, when we are expressing a certain state, right? State. What do we mean here by state? En français, l'état.
I am sick.
Very good, guys. When I say I am sick, I'm expressing a state. When I say I am a teacher, I am happy, I am married, I am married.
The to be verb.
The verb to be is normally here is a verb of state, right? C'est un verbe d'être dans ce cas. Very good, yeah. Or I say for instance, my father is a driver. So what is his job? He drives, he is a driver, he drives a taxi. He drives a taxi, right? Okay, so we're talking here about the state, certain states, you know, certain facts too, right? Okay, that's the fact, that's the states too, right? Of you know, of a certain person, right? That he is married or he drives a car, right? Or he so we're talking here about three basic uses of the present simple, right? We can also use the present simple for you know, for you know, some kind of you know, predictions, right? Okay, some sort of predictions, right? You know, predictions, right? Predictions. I say when I, example, when I
grow up, I want to be a scientist. Or
what is it? When I go,
why I grow up, I want to be a scientist.
I want to be a scientist, right? Okay, so here we're not talking about the future. We have to use the present. We have to use the future, present, future, right? We have to use the future.
Yes.
We say, I will be great when I grow up. I'll be great. I will be a doctor or an engineer or whatever, right? But that's not exactly the right, you know, meaning that I'm expressing. Predictions here is say, when I press on the red button, when you, if you press on the red button,
Yes.
you know, red lights turns on, a red lights turns on. Or if you press on the red button, the machine stops or shuts down, right? Here we're talking here not just about predictions, but about you know, you know, what exactly is certain conditional and conditional in present
Yes.
simple, in present conditional, or what we call conditional type 1, right? فوالا كان اضرب predictions ولا ايضا في الconditional type 1 type 0, right? Conditional type 0. Voilà, conditionnel type 0, right? In conditional in
Yes.
English we have type 0 when we have f plus a verb in the present plus, you know, a verb in another verb in the present. Sometimes we use f, or we use basically when
Yes.
when you press on the button, the door opens, right? Okay, so here it opens in the present, and then when you press here the verb in the present. That's what we call conditional type 0. Inshallah, great, even in the next years, great, you're going, especially in the first year and second year baccalaureate, are going to discover the conditional type 2 and type 3, right? And we also have great conditional type type 1, right? Okay, very good. Yes. So today our concern is with the present simple. So we know how to use, or the reason why we use present simple. Now let's move on to the form to just revise and to make sure if you are familiar, if you know exactly, right, how to put a verb in the present simple. So normally, right, we have two cases, right? When we put a certain verb in the present simple, either sometimes the verb changes and sometimes the verb doesn't change at all. So grammar in English is very easy, right? It's easier than French. Maybe French is a very, very complicated, great French. If you say je, if you, si vous voudrez, great, conjuguer le verbe être dans le présent simple, great, alors
Yes.
je suis, tu es, il est, nous sommes, vous. Alors, le verbe, ça change toujours, great, avec le great, great,
Yes.
le pronom. Mais en anglais, great, no. Not English grammar is very easy, especially tenses. You have a group of pronouns, the verb takes only one form. And another
Yes.
group takes, the verb takes only one form, right? Yeah, we say with the verb to be, as you know, we say I am. But we say he, she, it's, all these three pronouns, the verb becomes, right, is, right? He, she, it, is. And then we say again, you, we, you, they, and then we, right? Okay, all
Yes.
pronouns again, the verb to be only is one form, we say are, right? So it's very, very easy, right? If you want to form the negation, we just need to add not. All right, so let me check your understanding, right? So the verb, as we said, it changes only basically in the present simple. The verb changes with he, she, it. The other 5 pronouns, right? The verb doesn't change, right? Basically with I, you, right? We, and then you, and then they, right? Okay, this is the rule in general, right? Except some auxiliaries. For the auxiliaries, they have their own conjugation, right? بالنسبة
Yes.
en présent, من اللي غنهضروا على les auxiliaires, chaque auxiliary, right? Each auxiliary has its own, right, changes, right? عنده التصريف ديالو بوحده, right? ولي verb اللي هما, right, other regular verbs, right? You know, the rule is one, right? Okay, you have to just make a change with he, she, it, right? Okay, let's go right away to practice. We are going to do as more practical exercises as possible. And we'll try to discover the verb endings, right, that you know, happen, or especially when you put a verb in the present simple with he, she, it. Great. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Very good. Yes. And here for the pronouns here, if you have I, you, we, you, right, and then they, and then they, here, does the verb change or doesn't change?
The verb doesn't change.
Okay, let's write here no change. Right, good. But if you have he, right, she, and then it's, the verb changes, right? Okay, there are changes, right? What are those changes, right? The changes is we need to add sometimes s to the verb, sometimes we need to add es, and sometimes we need to omit y or eliminate y and then add ies. We'll try this document. The purpose of this document is to know exactly when should I add s, and when should I add es, and when should I add ies. Let's start here with the study these sentences together, these examples. We have here the verb or the statement number one. Amin fixes his bike every weekend. Can you to discover the rule, we need to focus on the verb base. Where is the verb base here? Example, here we have fix is the verb base. It's the roots of the verb. And the verb last letter here is X. So what is the rule? What should I do, right, when I make the changes, right? I add es at the end, right? Okay, these are called verb endings. Les terminaisons de verb, right? Verb endings in simple present, right? Okay, so let's move on and see the right number 2. Okay, you have number 2 here. Layla goes to school every morning. Layla goes to school every morning. Where is the verb base in the statement?
Go, G-O.
Oh, very good, G-O, go. Excellent, good job. And what is the verb last letter here?
O.
Oh, good job, great. Okay, so what do you think is the verb ending? What did we add in the statement?
ES.
ES again, very nice, good, ES, good job. Okay, let's move on here to number 3. My father watches television at nights.
Watch. W-A-T-C-H.
Okay, very good. We have CH at the end, right? We got to focus in here on CH, good. And what do you think is the verb? Okay, so we have here watch first, right? And then the verb base is, here we go. We got the last letter CH, two letters actually, right? Is CH, good. And again, as usual, what did we add as
ES.
Yes, as usual. Very nice, good. Okay, ES. Now here, next we have my mother washes my dirty clothes. Where is it?
Wash.
Wash.
W-A-S-H.
SH, yeah, very good. We have the last letters. We have SH. And again, the verb ending we have to add
ES.
Yeah, good job. Now, she kisses her son before he sleeps.
Kiss.
We got the verb kiss. Good job.
Kiss.
Right, yes. Okay, so you just
S.
focus on just S or double S, right? S or
Yes.
S, right? So what should we do if you have S or double S at the end of the verb? In the
ES.
Oh, we add ES, good, right. Now the bee buzzes just like flies.
Buzz.
We got here, the verb here is buzz, right? Good job. So what do we have at the end of the verb base?
es,
What is it?
es.
Verb base, last letter.
Last letter, Z and Z, double Z.
Z or double Z. Great. Z or double Z. Very good. Yes. And again, as you said here, is ES.
Es.
Okay, good job. Very nice. Good. Now we have here, she likes reading English stories.
Like.
Like, what do you have at the end?
E.
Okay, E. So E here is not added, right? It's part of the root of the verb. Like is part of the roots. Yes. Now, what is the verb last letter here?
E.
It's the letter E. Very good. Yes. Okay. Good job. And what did we add at the end?
S.
All right, we added, right, S. Good job, right. We added S. All right, good. And next we have the earth turns around the sun.
Turn.
What do you have as a verb base? Turn, yes, good job, yes. All right, what is the last letter in the verb base?
N.
N. So it's not necessarily N, but where can you categorize the letter N? What kind
Consonant.
Okay, good job. Right, it is a consonant. Good job, Ryan. Yes, very good. That's a consonant. So whenever you have a consonant at the end of the verb, be it N or T or R or whatever, right? So what should we add as a verb?
S.
Then we add again just S, right? We add only S. Good. Now here, Layla stays at home every afternoon.
Stay.
Hey, what do we have at the end? Stay.
Y.
Got Y, but we need to add one condition here, right? What do we have before Y?
A.
We have A. What kind of letter is it?
It's a vowel.
It's a vowel. Very good. Okay, so if you have a vowel plus Y at the end of a verb in the present simple, so with he, she, it, we need to add what?
S.
S at the end. Very nice. Good. We add S as a verb ending. Good. The last situation. My brother studies English at the American Language Center.
Study with the Y.
Study with Y at the end. Very good. Yes. Okay. So what is the verb last letter?
Y.
Okay, we got Y, but at this time we need to add one condition again. What is it?
Vowel.
Oh no. It's not a vowel. What do we have before?
It's a consonant, yes.
Consonant. All right, yes. It's a consonant. Good. All right, so we got a consonant plus Y. Very nice. So what should we do?
We delete the Y and we add IES.
Very good. And we add, right, IES. Good. Let's say here that we need to add IES, but we should be careful that we should, right, eliminate Y, right? We should eliminate here Y. Good job, right? All right, here we go. Very nice. So this is, can you summarize the rule right now, Rayane? In the present simple with he, she, it, with regular verbs in general, right? With the verbs in general, not just what I mean by regular, I mean not the auxiliaries, right? Because the auxiliaries, they have their own conjugation, right? Their own forms and changes, right? So when should I add S? When should I add IS in this situation? Yes.
We add S when the verb last letter is a vowel or a consonant like E, N, or a vowel plus Y. And we add ES when the last letter is CH or SH or a vowel or a consonant.
What kind of vowel are we talking about? Not whatever vowel, because we have E is a vowel too. But we
yes,
right?
Like
basically O, right? Basically,
oh, yes, O.
Not whatever vowel. Yes, very good. O. Yes.
And we use the IES when the verb last letter is a consonant plus Y. We used IES. We
All right.
delete the Y and we add the IES.
And then we add, great. Ah, yes, very good. Yeah, we leave out Y, or we eliminate Y, or also we delete Y. But delete here, mostly it's relevant to the field of computer science and so on, right? Okay. Okay, that's very nice. Good job. Great. Okay, so let's move on to more practice right now. Now it's just a presentational stage in which we discovered the rule. Now let's apply the rule and then do the following task. Let's do the task here. Let's start with this very simple task, all right? We have here to put the verb in the correct form. Remember, sometimes we may have changes and sometimes we don't have to make any change, right? So let's start with number one. I usually, you have your go. Very good. So there is no change, right? Yes, very nice. Good. Now here next, they
visit.
Visit, great. Okay, will be there any change?
No.
No change, right? Yes, why?
Because it's they, not he, she, or it.
Yeah, I will see here because the subject is they, is plural, right? Because the subject is. You play basketball once a week.
You play.
Play, no change again. Very nice. Yeah, Tom, we have your work every day.
Works.
Okay, why should I add S here?
Because it ends with the consonant like K.
Right, very good, yes. It ends in a consonant, and when the verb ends in a consonant or E or vowel plus Y, we add simply.
Yes.
Right. Allow your attention here, Ryan. We say it ended, it ends, we say in, not with, right? It ends in, right, in a consonant. Very good. Nice, good. We have here, he always
tell.
What?
S.
Tells, right, we say. He always tells us, right, funny stories, right? Very nice. She
never helps.
Never helps. Very good. Right. We add S again because we got the consonants. P tells, we got L is a consonant. Now, Martha and Kevin.
Swim.
Swim. Good job.
Without changes.
Yeah, yes, very nice. Yes, swim, right, twice a week. Good job. Okay, because we have here plural subjects again.
They.
In this club, people usually
dance.
Dance. Very nice. Good. Yes, no change. Right. Linda
takes care.
Takes. What should we add at the end?
S.
S. Why should I add just S?
Yes, just a S.
Why?
Because it's a E. There's a E in the end of.
In the end
of
yeah.
In the
yeah.
word.
Because the verb. Yeah, because the verb base, right? The verb. Because the verb base, la base de verbe, yeah, ça veut dire de route, le radical dire, right? Because the verb base ends in, right? In E, right? Ends in E. Good job, guys. Very nice, yeah, because the verb base ends in E. All right, nice. Let's see, John, really?
Leaves.
Leaves, very good. It's the same situation. Very nice, good.
Yes.
We
live. Without any changes.
Without any changes, right? How do you pronounce the verb?
Live.
I'll say live. Yes, live. Right. Okay, we live. Right. Good job. Next we have Lori.
Travels.
All right, very good. Travels. Good job. Right. Travels to Paris every Sunday. Now, I bake cookies twice a month.
Bake.
I bake. No change. Very good. I bake cookies. It means I cook. Right. You always
teach.
Teach. Very nice. You always teach me new things. Great. She
helps.
Yes, very good. She helps, right? The kids of the neighborhoods. She helps the kids, right? Very good, right? Okay, so now you've done a great job as far as this exercise is concerned. What do we need to do right now is that we need to be careful because this is present simple. And this present simple is, we're not talking about a specific tense. We have to consider 3 forms of a sentence, right? What
Yes.
are those 3 forms? We have an affirmative.
And the negative form and the question
Declarative.
form.
Very good, yes, sentence. We say we call it affirmative, declarative, and sometimes positive, right? Positive
Yes.
statements. These are positive statements, all the things that we have seen right now, right? And yes, as you said, sometimes the sentence can be negative.
Negative and the question form.
Yes, or interrogative. Yes, it means questions, right? It's very good. Interrogative form. Now, if the sentence is affirmative, we know what to do, right?
Yes.
Sometimes there are changes. Okay, we add them, either S or ES or IS. Sometimes there is no change with I, you, we, you, they, right? But with the negative, if you want to form the negative or the question, here we need help. We need to make use of auxiliaries or called helping verbs.
Yes.
Alors ملي غنحتاجو نديرو نيجاتيف ولا بغينا نديرو انتروغاتيف هنا كنحتاجو سكون ابل لي زوكسيليير يعني نحتاجو سكون what we call
To
auxiliary.
be.
Exactly, yes. Auxiliaries or helping verbs. In English, we have the verb to be, we have the, auxiliaries, we have the verb to do, we have, the verb to have, le verbe avoir en français, to have in English, and we have ce qu'on appelle modal auxiliaries, and we have modal auxiliaries. Alors, هادو هما les types ديال les auxiliaires en anglais, right? We have here to be, le verbe être en français, right? And then we have to do, to have, le verbe avoir, right? Nous avons aussi to do, right? Le verbe faire, right? Et nous avons ce qu'on appelle modal verbs. شنو هما modal verbs ولا modal auxiliaries؟ بحال will, right? شوفوا النماذج right here. Some examples. Will, in the past we say would, right? Can, in the past we say could, right? Oh my God, guys, maybe you're disconnected, right? Shall, right? Rayane here, we say in the past we say should. Okay, and then we got again mass, right? Okay, this is a modal verb too. In the past we say had to, right? All right, and so on and so forth. Right. So these are some basic, right, modal auxiliaries that you have to bear in mind and pay attention to. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, so okay, I was explaining here, I was introducing the, auxiliaries in English. I say when we need to use the negative form or the interrogative form, for example, we need to, make use of some helping verbs. We call them helping verbs or auxiliaries. Auxiliaries in English are the following. We have here the verb to be, right? We have the verb to have, le verbe avoir en français. We have the verb to do.
Yes. To do.
Le verbe faire, right? Et nous avons ce qu'on appelle, we have something that we call modal verbs, ou bien modal auxiliaries. What are they? Example, here we have will in the present. In the past form, we say would. Can in the present form. In the past form, we say could. Shall,
Yes.
shall in the past form, we say should. Must in the past form, it becomes
had to.
right. And there are some, more others. We got out to, we got need or needn't, right? Very nice, good. Anyway, so this now, what kind of auxiliary do we need to use, especially with such action verbs? Avec les verbes des actions que nous avons ici, par exemple, leave, go, visit, play.
To do.
Oh, we need to use the verb to do, right? We're not going to use the verb to be because the verb to be is basically a verb of state, right? Okay, so we need to use the verb to do, right? So, for the question, in the present simple, we have 2 choices, either do or does, plus,
yes.
plus the subjects, right? plus the main verb, le verbe principal, right? The main verb, right? And plus la suite ديال la phrase, right? And then, right, of course, yeah, the end of the statements, right? Here and then question mark, all right? This is how we form the question with an active verb, right? Of course, with the basic,
Yes.
you know, with the verb in a way, in general, right? Even the stative verb, like, do you like, we can say, do you like, right? Or whatever. Now, again, if you have, of course, we use do if you have I, you, we, you, they.
You, they.
Oh, but again, he, she, it's
He, she, it use does.
yes. All in English grammar, he, she, it constitutes a team, right? Their own team, right? Together. And the other, right, pronouns 2, 5, pronouns I, you, we, you, they. They have their own team, right? Okay, so again, this is for the question. For the negative, we need to start with the subjects, right? To form the sentence in the negative form. Plus don't or doesn't. Again, it depends on the subjects. If we have I, you, we, you, they
They don't.
he, she, it, again, we say doesn't. Plus what? Plus main verb. The main verb here shouldn't be changed. It should be as it is in the verb base or the verb roots, right? Without any change. And then, of course, we continue your statements, right? Okay, this is exactly the situation, right? Now, let's do some practice related to the question and the negative, right, form, and see if you can form questions and negative statements. We have already seen this example before, this, flashcard or illustration. So here we have different activities as we have seen before, right? Here we got read stories, drink milk, eat apples, speak English, watch TV, listen to music. And we got here people. We got Fulla, which means she, and we got Mary and James, which means they, right? Of course, people, right? Two people. And we got Jerry, which means he, right? Now, can you ask questions about Fulla? Ask me all the questions as quick as possible to see if you can form, let's see, the question in the
Okay.
Yes, come on.
Does Fulla read stories?
Mm-hmm.
Does Fulla drink milk?
Yeah, very good.
Does Fulla eat apples?
Yeah.
Does Fulla speak English?
Good.
Does Fulla watch TV? Does Fulla listen to music?
Very nice. Yeah, all the questions are correct. Very good. Now, I would like you right now to form the negative statement. Fulla read stories.
No, she does.
I want you to form
doesn't. Okay.
Not short answers, full sentence.
Okay. No, she doesn't read stories.
Okay, let's say Fulla doesn't read stories. We don't have to say no, right? Yeah.
Yes, okay. Fulla doesn't read stories. Fulla doesn't drink milk. Fulla doesn't speak English. Fulla doesn't watch TV. Fulla doesn't listen to music.
Great job. Very nice. Yeah, let's do the same thing here with Mary and James. Now, let's see the question.
Okay. It's a question form, yes.
Yeah, questions, all the questions, yes.
Do Mary and James read stories? Do Mary and James drink milk? Do Mary and James eat apples? Do Mary and James speak English? Do Mary and James watch TV? Do Mary and James listen to music?
Great job. Very nice. Excellent job, Ryan. Yeah, right. Now we want the negative statement for Mary and James. Yeah, negative.
Okay. Mary and James don't read stories. Mary and James don't don't listen to music.
Yeah, right. Continue.
Mary and James don't drink milk. Mary and James don't eat apples. Mary and James don't speak English. Mary and James don't watch TV. Mary and James don't listen to music.
Great job. Very nice. Excellent, Ryan. Yeah, let's move to Jerry.
A question form.
Yeah, question form, yes.
Does Jerry read stories? Does Jerry drink milk? Does Jerry eat apples? Does Jerry speak English? Does Jerry watch TV? Does Jerry listen to music?
Good job. Yeah, amazing. Very nice. Good job. Very good. Yes. Okay. Now it's clear right now how to form a statement or a verb, to put a verb in the present simple or in the negative or in the questions. Great. Yeah. Let's have a challenge here. Okay. So I'd prefer to deal with this exercise here. It's a very important one, right? Alors here we got, first of all, we have 3 tasks, right? The first task, you need to put the verb between brackets in the correct form. Number 2, you need to form questions based on the words given or the given words. And then the task number C, the letter C, you got to change the sentences below into the negative form. Let's start with the with the first task, right? You got here Jill, 2 children. And yes.
Does have 2 children?
What?
Haves.
Okay, we see here Jill has 2 children. What did we say before, Rayane? It's clear. We say that if we want to put a verb in the present simple, either there is no change, or if there is a change, we add s or es or ias. But there was an exception, as we said before. I said if there is an auxiliary, you need to, the auxiliary has its own conjugation, right? It has its own changes, all right?
Okay.
That you have to know. And we got here the verb to have is an auxiliary. So an auxiliary here, if you have he or she or it, what do we say? We say has, right? Okay.
Yes.
But if we have other pronouns like I, you, we, you, they, the verb becomes what? Remains as it is without any change. We say have, right? Okay. Remains as it is, and we say have. This is the rule for the auxiliary to have, right? Alors إذا ملي كنهضروا على l'auxiliaire إما to have ولا the verb to be ولا the verb to do، هادو بوحديتهم عنده لا conjugaison، right؟ ما نطبقش عليه هذيك القاعدة ديال نزيد اس ولا اي اس ولا اي اس، لا، right? Yes. Very good. Yes. How do we see here? Jill has. Now here the pupils. The pupils, it means the students. All right.
Sing songs in the class.
Very good. Sing songs. No change because here the auxiliary is they. It's the plural, right? Now, Andy's brother in an office.
Works.
Works. Very good. We got here brother, the brother of Andy. Great. Yes. She, my sister. Your attention.
She's. Apostrophe S.
She is or she's. Yes. بحال بحال. ممكن نديروا apostrophe s ولا نديروها كامله، right؟ مي انصح انك ديرها كامله، انصح انك ديرها كامله الا تعطات في الامتحان ولا كذا. We say she is my sister, right? Now here you English. We got here to
Are you speaking English?
Do we say are you? You have speak here is an action verb. We're not going to use the verb to be, which is a verb of says here.
Do you speak English?
باينه. right? Okay. Alors ملي كيتعطى لي لو فيرب لوكسيليير اونتر بارونتيز خصني نكونجيغي لوكسيليير على حسب لا كونجيغيزون ديالو، right? Mais ici nous avons entre parenthèses le verbe to speak, which is an action verb, an active verb. C'est un verbe d'action, right? Alors عندنا les verbes, nous avons two kinds, right? عندنا جوج الانواع اساسيه: active verbs افعال يعني ديال داكسيون داله على الحركه، right؟ وكاين stative verbs, right? Good. Here we say, do you speak English? Great. Do you speak? Good job. Great. All right. Here next we have the boys' computer games. Play. Remember,
Play not
we need to form a negative statement, a verb in the
okay.
negative form. We know the rule, right? How to do that.
Yes. The boys don't play game computer
Very
game.
nice. Don't play. The boys, it's plural, so I'm not
Yes.
going to say it doesn't. We say don't. Plus the verb, the main verb in the base form. We say here, don't play computer games. Yes. I often to the cinema. We have here to go.
Go.
I often go. Good job. Great. No change, right? All right. Yeah. Next we have here she stamps. It's a question. We have here collects. And we have she.
Does she collect stamps?
Very nice. We have she and we have a question. So it starts with does plus the subject she plus, right, the verb, the main verb without any change, right? Does she collects, right? Good job, right? Next we have Peter emails not to write.
Doesn't write emails.
Very nice. Doesn't write emails. Very good. Great. She to Minerva every summer. You got here to fly.
Flies.
Okay.
IES.
IES. Right. We eliminate Y as we have learned. Right. Good job. Okay. So now we have some more exercises here. All right, so I think we are going to stop here, right? Why? Because I want you, inshallah, right, to do this as a homework, right? You are going to do the task B. It means you are going to put the verb here in the question, right, form, the statement. Alors, vous allez formuler, right, inshallah, des questions, voilà, right? You add all the necessary. You need, of course, to add the verb, the auxiliary. And in C, you need to put the statement in the negative form. All right, so we know how to do that, right? Yes. Okay, that's really interesting, right? This is number one, right? You have another homework, Rayane, right? Another homework, you have to work on this, right? Okay, so you got to fill in the gaps with either do or does, don't or doesn't. Okay. And your attention here, you have at the end either plus, it means it should be positive, or minus, it means negative, right? Okay. It's positive or either negative, right? Okay, let's do some examples here, right? نديروا بعض الأمثلة هنايا على ما يسهل لنا الوقت نبقى واحد جوج دقائق. Yes. We have where you like to play tennis.
Where do you like?
Do. It should be positive here, do, right? Very good. She go in for
does.
Yeah, very good. Where we see here does. Sorry. Let's say does, right? All right. Put it here. Does she? Okay. Does she go, right, in figure? Yeah. And number 3, they like to write tests.
Don't like.
They don't like. Very good. Yeah, they don't like to write tests. Great. Andrew likes to play volleyball.
Doesn't like.
Nice, very good. Doesn't like to play, right, volleyball. Very good. Doesn't like to play volleyball. All right, so that's it, guys. So you know how to do it right now. So your attention, and it's the verb can be positive or negative. You've done an amazing job, right, Rayane. I'm very happy, about your performance. You know exactly as far as the present simple, it's clear for you. You know what to do, right, and so on. Inshallah, right, once next time we'll try to finish with the simple past two, right? تعرفوا لو باسي ايضا وجميع لي ديتاي ديالو right and so on ولو باسي right كاين شي امور ان شاء الله right ما غتقراش حتى سيزياماني والبكالوريا right ان شاء الله غنتعرفوا على داك الشيء كامل تهنا منه من دابا right. That's it for today. Pass my regards to Mr. Muhammad and everyone in the family, and to Arish too, right? It's a pity that we couldn't start, guys, this That's it for today, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All the best. Very good.